Okay, this is a very quick introduction to My Maps, which is a tool that uses Google Maps and allows you to create your own. So start at Google, type in the word My Maps. It'll be the first result on here, My Maps, Google. That's what we want, not Google Maps that we use to navigate around places. This is a different thing. If we click on this, obviously we need to be signed in. Here are some of my maps that I've created in the past. I just want to show you one of them. Here's one I made about a car journey that I went on when I had an electric car, and I took it down to the southwest to see if it worked in a place where there's not that many electric car charging points. So what I've done here is I've put markers on the map where I started my journey and the various places I went to on the way and back. And if you click on these, you can see that I've assigned some text to these places. You can see where they are, and I've got a picture for them as well. This is a case on all of these markers, and that's how you add value to a map. I could have just said, well, that's where I went and left it at that. That isn't very interesting, so it's really important to add text and some sort of multimedia to maps if you're going to create one, because that's where the value lies in it. That's the point. Okay, I'm going to show you very quickly how to create a new one. You get a big red button up here, create a new map. If it doesn't work, check that you're using Internet Explorer. If you are, then give yourself a slap and open up Chrome or Firefox instead and use that. I'm using Safari, which will also work. So here's what I do. I get a map here, and I can do anything I want with this. I can find points on it. Let's see if we can find Media City in Salford. There it is. So I get a marker there. If I want to keep that, I get a button called Add to Map. Simple as that. There's a marker in there. Now, of course, there's a few things I want to do to it. I want to edit it, and that title is fine. I want to do some writing in here. I want to tell people about what's at Media City, when it was built, who works there, what facilities there are there, how do you get there, how do you park there, all that kind of stuff that people are going to find actually useful. There's a link in here as well already that Google has put in. I want to see a link as well if there's not already one in there. And then I want to see images. Now, you might have uploaded some photos. There might be some on your desktop. There might be some in Google Drive. I think probably more than likely, you'll probably just go to Google Image Search. And we don't have to credit these. Google will let us just use any of these without accreditation. That's quite a nice one there. Let's put that one in. There's my image. I could add more if I want with that little plus sign, or I could trash it with that little trash can. Save that, and there I go. So the benefits of this should be fairly obvious. If I want to tell a story that happens geographically, let's say it's 10 pubs in Manchester, 10 places you should go in Manchester, I don't know, scenes where there's been crimes or something like that, gig venues, anything like that, I can tell a story using these maps. Now, I can embed this in WordPress, and what you want to be looking for is 3 dots. If you see 3 dots, it means there's a drop down. So hit the drop down, and we're going to go to embed on my site. It's going to tell you you can't do that. So read what it says. This map is not public. Click the share button to allow others to view it. Don't just click off it straight away and freak out. Read what it says. Follow the instructions. So there's that share button it was talking about. It's going to make me give it a title. And I'm going to pretend that that's my title for now. You can see over here who has access. Private, only you can access. I need to change that so it's on public on the web. Save that. Done. And then again, I'm going to go back to my drop down, embed on my site, and it's that code there. If you drop that into WordPress, it'll work. If it doesn't work, then troubleshoot. Try and think why it's not working. Try logging out and logging in again. Try looking at this text in the text editor. Remember, in WordPress, you've got a text editor and a visual editor. So see if you can fix it. It should be possible. Okay, that's all from me.